Crystal Unfiltered Tarot. I need to wash my phone. Hi. Thank you. Let me pin that message. Nobody has to know how long I've been on, okay? So while it says it's just me and you, Crystal's very tired. She's finishing her questions for the night. But catch her next time. Got it? People could be like, oh, I just got notified. Oh, that's weird. I got on an hour ago. Just kidding. I'm just being funny. Anybody coming into this would be like, what is that crazy lady saying? Okay, so let's do this thing, alright? I do need to sage myself. I was supposed to do this earlier. Okay, so let me just say, Palo Santo is just so difficult. Once you burn it, it's so difficult to get it burnt again. So I'm trying the other side. This should work. You're gonna go first? Okay, perfect. Which one do you want to do first? Alright. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come in tonight for these questions. Q&A for Marissa and her mom. That's what I thought you would say. Okay, good. Oh, I need the cleansing. Cleanse the deck. And cleanse the pendulum. Okay. Okay, here we go, Marissa. We're going to start with yours. So let's look at the time. It's 6:46, so we'll just say it's going to round it out to 6:47. So we will be ending at 6:57. Just ignore. Okay. First question is, let's be a fly on the wall. So Jeremiah and Samantha, please come in to this first question. So Greg, please come forward, your higher self, and Emily, please come forward, your higher self. We want to look into what has been going on. We definitely called it. Okay, go away. Okay. So let me focus in. I timed them out, but if that person comes in one more time, Marissa, doing the same shit, just eliminate them. Or if I could catch it, I will, okay? Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to close my eyes. I was watching old videos from 6 years ago, and I always started out with a channeled message. And I'm like, how did I not, remember that? So, here we go. I am going to start out with a channeled message. So, what am I seeing psychically? What visions? What audio am I seeing? What is going on between them? We saw what happened on Thanksgiving, and I think it was Sunday night that right when I said that, you looked and you were like, oh my god. Was it that night? Alright, so what am I seeing? I'm seeing an upside down heart. What does that mean, Spirit? An upside down heart. Ooh, it's an upside down heart, and it's red, and then it's like dripping blood. Wow, let me see what cards came out. Like, literally. So the two cards that came out, I'm still going to do a channeled message, but the Eight of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune means, you know, he's ready to go. He is ready to leave. Pack his bags, even if it's a backpack, and get the hell out of Dodge. Okay? Hello, hello. Okay, here we go. What else do I see? So an upside down heart dripping with blood. Now there's a knife. What is going on? Now there's a knife. He goes, she did this to me. I didn't do this to her. She did this to me. He's angry. He's showing me that he has a broken heart. He's sad. He's depressed, but he's trying to push forward because he knows that he needs to get in the Emperor mood and just strike, you know? But she's really withholding the puppy from him, okay? And it's getting... It's really tugging at his heartstrings. Let's see what came out. Ooh. Okay, we've got the... This is not you, the Scorpio, but this is the Death card to the Nine of Wands, which is he wants to end it, but he's... The Nine of Wands is all about, like, putting a protection, like, putting up a wall. I think that he is telling himself, see, the next card is the Six of Cups, which is an X. So he's telling himself, like, okay, don't be irrational, don't freak out, don't, like, cause a big tower moment. Like, be rational, be smart, be logical. Let's not do this. Let's regulate our emotions, my emotions, and, you know, let's first figure out who, what, where, when, why, etc. Okay? So this is him having to protect his heart right now because of, it's not the death of the relationship. It's like the death of, like, that she's calling it quits in her way. Okay, what else? We have 6 more minutes. Okay, now let's see. Cards. What is going on in between them? Jeremiah, what is going on? Okay. Whoa. Okay. This is throwing me for a loop. This is throwing me for a loop. It's going to throw you for a loop. Okay, so what I just described, the channel message and all of these cards, okay? What's coming out now, and I'm hearing that this is what she's doing. He's explaining what she's doing. The Temperance, which is like trying to heal and trying to act like everything's okay and like they can work this thing out. She's coming off as the Queen of Cups, like trying to be sweet. She's trying to act like, you know, that she's trying to act like she wants them to stay together now. So it's throwing him, me, you, Spirit, for a loop, okay? Because I didn't catch that. But I think, because right here, this is that she wants to be, she confidently told him that she wants them to work things out. But little does she know, he knows how her brain works, and he knows that it's a lie, okay? He's thinking that she's trying to do this, like, you know, oh, we can work this out, you know, we're married, you know, we have this brand new puppy, we have a house, like, you know, I talk to my, like, this is not how I talk, okay? So this is how she's talking. Like, you know, I talked to my parents about it, and they agree with me that, you know, we should just try another 6 months or another year and, you know, really give it our all, and if we need to go to counseling, we will. And so that is all coming out, but behind that, like, sweet, like, oh my God, let's save our relationship, he's like, I know how your brain works. I mean, he didn't tell her that, but in his mind, he goes, oh no, he's sensing that they're doing something behind his back, such as filing for divorce, behind his back, but to his face, trying to, like, outsmart him. And he's like, you think I'm dumb? Like, I'm a lot smarter than you think. So wow, that was a total loop, like, thrown for a loop. What else is going on? We have 2 minutes. If you want to extend, let me know. But we have 2 minutes. Let me see what I got. What else, Spirit? Okay, so the 5 of Swords, he's like, do you not remember everything you've done to me? And all I've tried to do is be a stand-up guy. When I found out that, well, when we got engaged, but when I found out that, you know, blah, 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 you know, I rushed and we rushed into a marriage and blah, 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 and I take ownership for that. But he's like, do you know, like, in his head, he's like, does she even understand what she has put him through? And the Hierophant, you know, is vows. So this is her, Emily. And then the Hermit. So he's like, you know, I just need to stay. Whoa, the light just went really crazy. I hope, I'm sorry. Oh my God! The picture perfect family, let's extend. Sorry, it always does that. I forget to scroll the first time. I only have to do it in the beginning. Sorry. Okay, yeah, let's extend. So, he's thinking in the back of his mind like, oh, you think you're gonna pull one over on me? You got something coming, alright? Because what I was gonna tell you was, like, whoever files first has an advantage, okay? A big advantage. So I think he's getting smarter and thinking, okay, while he's in private, he's thinking about divorcing her. It needs to be him in order for him to have the leg up. You understand? Okay, yeah, see? He's, like, looking at all of his options. Hopefully it's in the beginning of 2026. I think so. I think in the first... They almost made me say a word that I didn't want to say. Hold on. I'm going to text you real quick. Okay, I sent you a text. Okay, so he's looking at his options, trying to figure out, you know, how can he get his footing? How can he do this, execute this, the best way, where nobody is fighting, right? He doesn't want to fight. He just wants to bow out, tap out, you know, and remove himself. And then, but he's like, her family is like, he goes, where do you think she gets it from? Her mother, right? Like, her mother is in her ear. Hi, Lioness. I'm good, honey. How are you? So the mother is in her ear, and he's like mother, like daughter, you know? Like, she literally does everything that the mom wants her to do. It makes no sense. But he goes, but I knew when she came to me, I'm closing my eyes just so I can focus. When she came to me and was this week and was like, oh, we can work it out. Let's try another 6 months, you know, or a year. Let's go to counseling. Like, I could see right through that. I knew that that was her mom just in Emily's body with Emily's voice. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so if we go 5 more minutes, we still have 3. Okay, see, he's trusting his gut. He's trusting his gut instead of falling into a trap. So thank you, good job. I'm very happy for you. I'm like making no eye contact with Emily because I just think at this point I don't like her. And I've never said that. You know that I've always been like, she seems like a nice girl, like, let's not hate on her, but I just don't really like looking at her. I don't know, she gives me the heebie-jeebies, however you say that. Okay, so right now, yeah, he's stuck. I saw right through her, you did. Because I was like, she seems so, like, innocent. Guess not. So the 8 of Swords, like, he does feel like he's trapped in up until a point of time. But it does show that he's made a decision, a final decision, to be the King of Wands, which is somebody who, much like the Emperor, takes action. And instead of being egotistical, this card can also have the opposite meaning, which is that he's taking his ego out of this. There's one thing he wants out of all of this, and he knows that it's only fair for him to get what he deserves. That's it. He doesn't want to fight about money. He doesn't want to fight about none of that. If he has to pay her, if he makes more than her, because it doesn't matter what her mom makes, okay? It doesn't matter what her parents have. If he makes more than her, then he, you get what I'm saying. He doesn't care about that. That's fine. He'll do it. No problem. He's like, I'm a man of my word. Like, and I have integrity, and, you know, I'm gonna do the right thing. You, like, how would they even think that I wouldn't? You know what I mean? But the pain that he's feeling is amping him up, and I'm telling him, don't go into a depression. Stay amped up. We're at the time, but I want to give this a couple more minutes. I have a couple more things I want to say. Yeah, so I'll go over a little bit. You don't have to worry about that. Of course. I just feel like I'm not done yet. So I just feel though like I'm telling him, you know what he's doing right now? Oh my God, I'm back. Jesus. Oh my God. Why does it, see, it is something weird about me going back and forth and reading messages. I don't know what the heck. It keeps kicking me off, but I found my way back. Thank God. Okay. I know what I was gonna, you know, I have a bad memory, but I remembered. So he's like, Crystal, yes, I'm back. I found my way back. It was so weird. Just kicked me off completely. So, just so I remember next time, I had to go to the live. Then I had to go to my channel and I had to go like I was making a live. And then it posted saying resume or end. And I hit resume. So, I have to remember that next time. Okay, I was gonna say, he goes, Crystal, you're being really serious right now, and like, I'm cool, like, you're good, and he goes, he made muscles. He was making muscles. Like, come on. Trying to make me laugh. Come on, I would never make that shit up in my life. So, he's over here, she's over there. She's, like, hiding. It's really weird. She's, like, crouched down. She's, like, in all black, and she's crouched down in the corner. And then he is, like, right here. Isn't that funny? Okay, so I know we went over. Give me one more card. Yep. Okay, so it's the waiting game right now, right? Let's get through the holidays, and then they are, right? Like, you know him best, obviously, and the version of her, I just would never put them together. And sometimes opposites attract, but it looks too opposite. So this is the waiting game, 0 to 3 months. Okay, 0 to 3 months. And that is kind of what I was about to say earlier, that it would be don't count December, count January, February, March. It should be by then. It does show them coming out as the Emperor and the Empress. So this is like, we're going head to head, toe to toe. Because when these two cards come out together, they are called a couple. Okay? If there was a card in between these, it wouldn't mean what I just said. Okay? So just a teaching moment, that when you get back to back, Emperor, Empress, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, etc., etc. Same thing. They are a couple. They're going to go toe-to-toe, head-to-head. Okay? And this, he does feel like she has the upper hand, financially, from her family. Okay? And the fact that she's a woman. So he does see that, like, he does have his moments of the Nine of Swords energy, of feeling almost the word you said last time, defeated. That is the last thing Spirit wanted to say. I remember you said defeated. That is how it feels. But I'm telling him, no. Like, gear up and get ready. I watched this show called Body Cam, and holy cow, it's so good, because everything is caught on tape, right? These police officers, and like, I have so much more respect and appreciation for what they go through. Holy crap. I don't know what I was gonna say about that, but it was kind of like that, like, gear up and get ready for the fight of your life. He felt like that when his other ex was moving her stuff out and his place was empty. Oh, okay. Okay. So, similar behaviors. So let's move on. So you could send me the 10 later. Or after. So let's move on to your next question. Okay, so now that we're done with her, she could be released, please. She's crouching in the corner, so just please leave, like, have her leave my space. Thank you. Greg, stay here. The question is, so let me look at the time, 7:10. Be gone. Be gone. All right. So now we have you here. You're aware that Marissa is here. You're just here with me, Marissa, and you, and my spirit guides. What are your true feelings for Marissa? Any emotions, energy, thoughts, feelings? When you think of Marissa, do you think about her in a romantic way? What do you see when you think of her? He goes, it might be a while, but he didn't say tell Marissa. He goes, but I'm coming for you, baby. These two cards. He said, it's gonna take some time, but I'm coming for you, baby. That is nuts. That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Like, because he's walking away and he's ending, his relationship, and he's gonna come in offering you the top notch, right? He's not gonna be like the guys that you meet online or wherever that are like WYD. What you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. That shit grosses me out. No, it won't be too long. He has eyes on you somehow, some way. He has eyes on you right now. So whether that's Facebook, whether that's in his dreams and on his mind, he is thinking of you and watching you from afar. Okay? But he is going to come in with a very, the ace is a top-notch offer, right? That's commitment, that's investing time and effort into your relationship. Okay, let's see what else. He doesn't text like that. Good. Any guy who does that, I'm like, can you freaking spell out a sentence? Can you use punctuation? Can you... I'm just being a jerk. Okay, let's see. How do you feel about her? Ooh! Yes! That you're queen, that you're a boss, that you are a priority, that you're on a pedestal, that he wants to provide a stability within you and his relationship. He knows that you're a boss babe. He knows that you work tirelessly. Yep. My ex never did, but we're a lot older than you. You know what I'm saying? That came later, I feel like. So anyways, he's like, I know she's, you know what I mean? She works tirelessly, at a job that she, loves, that is difficult, and hard, but it's what she wants to do, and I'll never tell her not to. But I just want to come in and kind of just show her what the world is like when you have a partner, right? A partner, exactly. Oh, yeah. Is it like I always wanted to ask you this. Like, so I go to a clinic that's my doctor's office. When you say clinic, is it more like a urgent care? Is it like an urgent care or like clinic, like at a clinic? Still pulling cards. We don't do primary care. We're a minor. Yeah, so for us, we call that urgent care. You go there before you go to the ER. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought when you said I'm in clinic. I always thought that. Okay, cool. So, woohoo! One day, girly, one day. you're gonna either wake up to a text from him that is flirty, and it is a page, right? Now, the reason he's gonna reach out as a page is because he's very respectful. He's telling me I'm respectful. If she's in a relationship, even though I'm going to come in flirty, right? Because the wands means flirty message. I'm still going to do it in a tactful way so that, like, if she is with somebody, I don't want it to cause an argument or friction, right? In her relationship, if that's the dynamic. But I feel like he has eyes on you somehow, some way. But he's like, I don't know. He goes, Crystal, I don't know any other way but to be flirty. Like, I'm not just going to be like, hey, how have you been? I haven't talked to you in a year. Like, that's not him. He gives more, if that makes sense. He gives more effort than that. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh yeah, he is hoping so much. Yeah, the same thing. Urgent care, minor emergency. That makes sense. Okay. Hey, Leo-san. Okay, we have the no contact card to the reconciliation card. So this is what he's hoping. He is hoping that he can fight the storm that is in front of him, and you guys are not in contact right now, but soon he's hoping to come in with that contact that I just talked about, and he's hoping for a reconnection, right? He wants yeah, I mean, I said, is there anything, like, I don't know, like, more? And he's like, he goes, I have nothing bad or negative or, like, anything to say about her. Like, we had a lot of good times and a lot of good phone calls, he's saying, like, very long phone calls, like, going into the middle of the night, he's saying. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Like, he wants to come in now, but he knows now is not the right timing. Okay? And I've told you that in the past many times, that he doesn't want to come to you and be like, oh, I have no idea. All of your questions, I don't know the answer. Are you going to get a divorce? I don't know. Are you going to do this? Are you going to sell the house? No. He wants to come to you with that already in motion, so that you'll take him seriously and out of respect. We have one more minute. Leo Sun, if you could think of a quick yes or no, I'll do a pendulum. But I'm doing, I closed it out for the night. But if you have one before I do the rest of my paid readings, post it, okay? Yeah, it's just like, I miss my queen. Like, I think about her and I miss her. And, I don't know why the Queen of Swords instead of the Queen of Cups, but I think that just means that, like, he's looking forward to communication with you. Okay, are you sure? Are you sure? Marissa doesn't mind. It'll only take a minute. So, he's gonna be coming in. Ooh, is there a third card? Oh, yeah. See, he's going to be coming in. He goes, I'm going to be coming in wounded. Okay? but I think that I'm dealing with my wounds right now. So by the time I hit you up, Marissa, like I should be through with the wounds, and I will be, sure, Leo-san, and I will be the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, which means he's going to be open emotionally, and also he's going to be there for stability. You're going to know that he is serious. Two kings. I love that. Good job tonight. We got some good, those were good readings. Did you want to continue, or are you good, Marissa? Leo Sun, if you have time for a quick one, I'd like to know if my sister is coming to my house in the next 2 weeks. Exactly. Yes, Marissa. Yeah, let me know if you want to keep going or not. If you have, okay. Leo Sun. Okay, I would have to know. Oh no, I think it'll be okay. No games, no BS, exactly. Leo Sun wants to know if her sister is coming to her house in the next 2 weeks. It feels like, unless something crazy happens, yes. It feels like a genuine yes, but I also am hearing that sometimes she backs out, if that makes sense. That sometimes she'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come over, and then be like, oh, I'm not feeling good, or, you know, have an excuse to not. Of course. Of course. Does that make sense, Leo-san? So, Marissa, I'll do this next question for you. Take a 5-minute break, then do your mom's, and then we're done. So then, you know what to send me, right? 27. 27.50. 27, fine. Yeah, let me know the question, my love. And I am ready. Leo-san, Leo-san. Where's Leo-san? Oh, you're welcome. Does that make sense? Does your sister sometimes back out? Their anniversary. You're right. That's a good question. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm getting out of the shower. Oh, I said, the pendulum said yes, but there's some hesitation. Does your sister, ever, like, say, yeah, I'm gonna be there, and then at the last minute kind of make an excuse, she backs out of it? Because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like the intention is to come see you in the next 2 weeks. Unless, like, if she deals with any kind of mental health, like anxiety or anything. Well, we don't talk, but she came for Thanksgiving and didn't say a word. That's me and my sister's exact relationship. And now I found out they might be coming again for Christmas. Oh, Lord. What sign is your sister? If it's the same, I'm gonna die. Because Leo's son and I are born in the same year, I think. And the same 2 days apart. She's a Scorpio. Oh, then Marissa would know more about that. My sister is a Libra. And oh, you were born in 79. I was 81. I don't know why I got that. I don't know. Marissa's Scorpio, so I don't know. If she won't talk to you, then then you know what? You better go, and who cares if she goes? Ignore her. Ignore her. If she doesn't like you for some reason, just like my sister, like, see you later. Because I hold no resentment. Like, my dad's dying wish was saying, I want you guys to make up. And she did not do it. Yeah, me too. Well, I saw her the day that my dad passed. 2020. So, yes, same. We are stubborn. Leos will hold grudges even longer than a Scorpio. It's funny because ChatGPT said that the most viral zodiacs are Scorpios and Leos. Okay, let me start your question. I don't hold grudges. I don't. I actually don't. I am the one that's like, I'll get very emotional about it. Like, they should say sorry to me, but I don't know. Okay, let's go to your question, honey. Me too. If you see me crying, it's because I'm ready to punch someone. That means I am mad, I am angry, and I am going to go haywire. Okay, let's do it. Here's your question. It was, let me read it. I'm gonna like focus on this. I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay, starting at 7:27. See, this is my dad. Let me wait until it says 7:28 because my dad does this to me every single day. On the day, like that's my birthday, 7:28. So let me wait to see it turn to 8, and then we'll start. He does this every day. And he shows me my time of birth, 12:32. So like last night when I was trying to sleep, 12:32. When I was whatever, like every single day he does this. Okay, hi Daddy, I love you. I love you. He's with me right now. That is so cool. Okay, here we go. Jeremiah and Samantha, the last question for Marissa. Okay, so let's get back to Greg and Emily. Emily, come forward again. Their anniversary just passed. Did they celebrate it, and how did the day go? Okay, here we go. Because and earlier I was talking to somebody, and he always puts his hand on my right shoulder. And I feel it. Like, you can feel like a hand is there. That happens with ghosts with me too, but I know when it's my dad. Alright, here we go. First of all, let's use the pendulum. They celebrated Thanksgiving together, took some pictures, so did Emily and Greg celebrate their 1-year anniversary on the 12th? Their 1-year anniversary was on the 12th. Ooh, that's a big ass circle. Let's find out what that means. Hi, Wendy Dawn. I'm sorry. I just jumped on here to do Marissa's questions. Okay, it's a big ass circle, so that means I don't know, maybe. Okay, so let's see. Look at this. I'm trapped by the one that I'm supposed to love. I am trapped by the one who I was supposed to love. She's kidnapped me in my own house. All right, let's see. What happened? I'm closing my eyes. Hi, Wendy Dawn. I love you. Ooh. What went down? What went down? What went down? Some kind of truth. I know I should have wrote everybody, but I literally jumped on just because I was like, I only have it in me to do a few questions, so. But yes, stay if you want. Love you. Okay, the Ace of Swords is like a communication, some kind of, this could be an altercation, this could mean truth, this could mean a come to Jesus moment, this can be, you know, a heavy conversation or a difficult one. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Show me what happened. Did you celebrate? And if you did, in what way? Because I didn't get a no and I didn't get a yes. So that's somewhere in the middle. So tell me what that means. Okay, so like, like Jeremiah is making it very clear. It's not like they went out to dinner and had a fancy dinner. Okay, they're showing me like weird. It almost looks like a bowling alley, but it's not. It's some sort of like place where you can go to do different like kind of like, I don't know if it's that like throwing axe thing. It's just a place where you can do things. I don't know specifically. The mom didn't post anything about it, so I was curious. It kind of feels like he may have gone alone. Like, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Because I'm seeing, does he drink beer? Okay, you do. Okay. Does he drink beer? Or, like, what is his... Okay. Because what I'm seeing is this place, and, like, at first I saw, like, spikes. And I was thinking, like, is that a bowling alley? That doesn't look like a bowling alley. And then they showed, like, the axe thing, but then it seemed like it was even broader than that. So I don't know. But I do see 3 beers. I don't see who they are, but I see 3 beers cheersing, okay? And I do not sense any feminine energy, which makes me feel like it has to be 3 guys. Or him and like a couple, like it, like, does he have a friend that lives out there that's maybe has a girlfriend, or I don't know. I'm just not getting that her energy's there. Let's see. Okay, so communication. What is this communication about? What is the communication? Are we going to do this? Are we going to do something? That's the conversation. The conversation was that he went to her and was like, he goes, I don't think so. So maybe he's made friends since working out there. I feel like he has at least one friend, but I'm seeing 3 beers being cheers. What was I going to say? Damn it. Oh, I think that it was him that went up to him and said, or went up to her, or called her, or texted her, or whatever, and said, so, do you, like, kind of said, I think he didn't say this out loud or to her, but this is the word he's using, like, oh man, don't lose it, Crystal, hold on. Do you want to do another performative act? Like Thanksgiving? That's what he said to himself. He didn't say it to her, but he basically said, are we going to do something to celebrate our anniversary or not? But the words that he said, oh, so are we going to put on another performative act, a performative show like we did at Thanksgiving, smile for the cameras, and then when there's nobody looking, we don't even look at each other? He goes, no, I didn't want to go out with her. And I'm feeling like she stayed back with the puppy. Okay? So let me see if we're getting closer. Jeremiah, am I now on the right page? Did he go out with one or more guys and she stay at home with the puppy? Either her mom's home or their home. Am I getting closer? Am I getting hotter? Yes, yes, yes. So, did they as a couple celebrate their 1 year wedding anniversary? Did they as a couple? They must have taken some kind of pic. But you said she's not posting anything? Hold on, let me pull a couple more cards. Ha! See? This is exactly what he said. Do you want to put on a performative act like Thanksgiving and act like everything's okay? The Two of Cups. Oh, have everybody think that we're just so madly in love and we have no problems, and spend time with your family and all just kind of get along. He was like, no, I'm either staying in bed or I'm going out. The mom didn't post anything? Okay. Well, maybe that's because there was nothing to post because they were not together. I don't care what that pendulum just said when it said yes, that they did together. I'm sorry, but my psychicness is I go with my judgment over the swing of a pendulum. Does that make sense? I get the last word, if that makes sense. So I'm going to ask again. Jeremiah and Samantha, did Emily and Greg celebrate their wedding anniversary 1 year together? Thank you. Told you. I knew I was right. No, they didn't. So, and this is what he said. I'm either going to just stay at home and go to bed, or I'm going to get out of the fucking house because I need to. So I do feel like maybe he does have some work friends. Let's see. Because I see 3 beers and the hands look manly. That's why I'm saying I don't really feel any feminine energy. Did Greg go out that night or around that night and go have a beer with friends? I tell you, when I get the visions, I know it's right. Okay, did he go with work friends? Like friends he met at work? Because he moved there to where she lived. Yeah, so he's made some work buddy friends, Marissa. So you're spot on about that. Okay. Lord have mercy. So yeah, he goes, I know the reading's over, but he was just like, how many times do I have to like put myself in the situation where I'm so uncomfortable. You know what I mean? He goes, all I want when I go over there, like Thanksgiving, is to sit in some kind of like a recliner or like a comfy, like not a couch, but like a chair or like a, I don't know, like with an ottoman maybe. He's like, all I was there for was to lay or like sit with my puppy. That's all I went there for. You know, I was thankful for that, and I got that. Of course, not the whole time, but yeah. Did we go over on this or no? I can't remember. Let me know. I'm going to take a 5-minute break and then have your mom. We started at 28. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm going to take a 5-minute break and say bye to your boyfriend. Because we're going to have to bring you-know-who in next. So, Emily, poof, be gone. And say goodbye to your man because I'm going to have him leave. Bye, boyfriend. See you soon, she said. She wants a call. She wants a text. She wants contact. Soon. Okay. He's going out the door and he's done. That was like one of my favorite readings with you ever. I'm not joking. Like, overall, that was like, I'm glad that I said I would go online. Because I was, like, tired, but I was like, you know what? I have been, like, really on point today. Because I've been working all day. And I've been really on point. So, I should just go on. And here I am. Isn't it cute? Yeah, he's like, bye. And you just like, it's not like it's invisible. It's not like he like goes through the wall. It literally looks like he opens the door and he walks out and shuts the door. That is the craziest thing. And I know people would probably be like, you're batshit crazy and you should be in an insane asylum. But I can't make this shit up. I can't. Now, ghosts? No. They go through. They're just like invisible going through wherever. Popping up wherever. Anywhere. They go. Even though I can see who they are, they go through the walls. You know what I mean? But when we're talking about a guy that is alive, it would creep you out. Especially this one man who looks like Abe Lincoln and has this tall hat on and the old, like, the tux where the tail is, and he doesn't say anything, but I mean he does not talk, and he does not smile, and he does not do nothing, and I'm like, he's been with me forever. Weird. You have that like that Abraham looking guy, and then my sweet little girl, she can't be more than 5 or 6. Towhead, white blonde hair, in a little white dress, and she was mostly with me at the condo when I was living with my husband and my kids. And then when we lived at the condo, it was really sad. Two guys had I'm trying to get the words out, stolen a car, and were like on the run from the cops, and the cops were following them. And across the street from me was a Rite Aid, which is like a CVS, a Vons, anything you could think of like that. Safeway, something like that. And one went in and stole Visine, okay? He comes out, he sees that the cops are surrounding the car and that his dude is going down and, you know, he's going to jail. So he takes off running, okay? He takes off freaking running and goes, my car was supposed to be parked in my parking spot, but for some reason I parked it in the front instead of in the back in my parking spot. I parked it in the cul-de-sac, and the dog chased after him and they had to shoot him and he died. And when you don't transition and you don't know that you're dead, he then came into my home, but that's the energy that I don't want in my energy. So we had to do a lot of work to get him pushed to heaven. You know what I mean? Okay, this morning I randomly woke up at 5:30 thinking I was late for work. And I was walking to the kitchen and Cooper was next to me. And all out of nowhere, my doorbell rings, and instead of Cooper barking, he runs to Mark's room to hide. Mark was all, it's just a ghost. What? Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna be off camera, but I could still see. Wendy Dawn, how are you doing, my love? I got kicked off already. Earlier. Oh, I need to make sure the Survivor is going to be taping. Hold up. Good thing I decided to take a break. Oh, it is the finale. Hell yeah, 3 hours, guys. That's what I'm doing as soon as I am done. Three hours. Damn. Does anybody watch like 48 Hours, Saturday nights, Friday nights? There's 2020, Dateline. Wendy Dawn, didn't you say that you like to watch the same stuff as me? Oh, and like the show I'm so obsessed with, since you talked about body cam videos. It's called Body Cam. Just look it up if you have TV. Okay, Southern Charm, Vanderpump Rules, the new one. Okay, this should work. You know what song? I don't know it, okay, like verbatim, but I'm going to listen to it and watch the lyrics until I learn it. The Fate of Ophelia, however you say that, Taylor Swift. I am obsessed. When she's like, in the video, she's just sitting down and she's like, the stars, the sky, the land, oh my god. I'm obsessed. How old are your kids, Crystal? Oh, my daughter is almost 26. I have a 20-year-old son, and my youngest is 14. So next time you're on, I was asked about his energy and where are his thoughts. I haven't talked to Draper in a week and a half. What? Oh, are you serious? Okay, well, maybe if I have it in me, stick around, okay? I have 2 questions for Marissa's mom. So if you could stick around, I'll do that question for you. Other than that, that's it. But yes, I will. If you want to just you're just gonna have to ask the question on here though when it's time. Are you sure? What time do you work tomorrow? Like, what is the soonest time tomorrow that you can go on? Because I can do it tomorrow, practically any time. Okay, I'm still on my little break, guys. Just don't like being seen on camera during my break. Yes, if I don't go to bed by 10, I will wake up late. Oh, yeah. Okay, so tomorrow, like, all I'm saying is, what's the earliest time you can get online? Because I might just hop on for you. And I know Andrew had a question, but he usually likes it way too late. Like 9 o'clock. I'm not... If nobody says anything, like, I take all my meds by 7. Okay, tomorrow my time would be 7 or 8. That works for me. The earlier the better. So, just let me know when you get home, or let me know, like, hey, I'm headed home. I'll be ready in... Like, just give me a 15-minute heads up. And I'll jump on. I like to go on earlier when I can. But, like, don't rush it. That's fine. That's between 5 and 6 my time. That's fine. I'll just sleep in late tomorrow. Woohoo! I'll be 2 more minutes, Marissa and Evie. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't message you. It was just like a spur of the moment type thing. Otherwise, I always let you know. I always message everybody. I know some people think it's annoying. I'm just saying, FYI, I'm online. That doesn't mean you have to come online. It just means I'm letting you know I'm online just in case you want to. That's it. I don't mean to be annoying but I can see how that could be annoying. Okay, I'm gonna start reading your mom's questions so I can start getting into the headspace. Okay, I took a picture of it, so let me see. The stars, the sky. What the hell? Where is it? Is this it? Yes, I found it. What has Angie told her reader to do towards us since you last did the reading concerning her? Oh, I like your 2 questions. Good night, Wendy Dawn. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams, and I hope you sleep well. We love you. I'm almost done, guys. It's actually good because then it's like all of like who I just read like gets released, and then like it's kind of like I get to refresh and then start new with the next person. Okie dokie, here I am. Is your mom there? Hi, Evie. Okay, we're gonna start in 1 minute. We'll round it to 7:56, so remember that. 06. We stop unless you want to go forward. Hi. Okay, here we go. Jeremiah and Samantha. This is a 2 questions for Marissa's mom, Evie. And the first question is about Angie. You know who that is. She knows Evie as Evelyn. I think that you understand that by now, so I'm just gonna call her Evie. That's it. Done. Okay? Okay, so let me read it one more time. First question. What has Angie told her reader to do towards you guys since you last did the reading concerning her wanting to do... I think you might want that private, okay? That last sentence. Okay, here we go. And remember that, hi, remember that I said it was more so the other 2 women, okay? But let's see. Here we go. We're starting at 57. We're going to end at 07. Alright. Closing my eyes. See what I can get. Jeremiah and Samantha, when Angie went to her reader since the last time I read for her, for Evie, about her. Has she gone to her reader, and if so, what did she ask her reader to do in reference to Evie and Evie's family? Okay, so, okay, I gotta kind of eat my words. Yes, what I just said is true, that it is mainly the other 2 women, but this is verification, validation, that you feel that Angie is also doing this, okay? Because the 10 of Swords is wanting to end something or inflict, is that a word? Inflict, is that a word? Inflict, like harm, but not like abuse, like not like tragic, but like hardships, let's say. And it is about money, because this, okay, thank you. I was in a car accident and I have a lot of cognitive issues from where I was hit on my left side, okay? Sorry about that. So the Knight of Pentacles is not only the slowest moving card in the deck, but this is that they want you to have very little money, okay? So Angie did. Last time I looked, she hadn't, unless I did say that she did. Wow. Let's get more cards out. Right. She's wanting to burden you, and her ultimate thing is to divide the family, okay? The big picture is that she wants you guys not to have harmony within the home, Exactly. She wants you guys to not have harmony in the home, and to start fighting with each other. Okay? So not only did she ask to make you guys have financial difficulties, but she's also saying, like, over the next 3 months, okay, for me, this is 0 to 3 months, do whatever you can that burdens them and that makes this division in the house and they attack each other, instead of all being in cahoots against her. Make sense? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The Two of Cups, okay, is that no matter what, I mean, everybody has marital issues, okay? Like, nobody's perfect. Everybody has problems. And for the most part, though, you're locked in. You are locked in. You are with your husband of 30-something years. And you're locked in. You're not moving. You're not divorcing. You're not going anywhere. Okay? She doesn't like that you guys... She's, like, very, saying to the reader, like, very jealous that, like, that you guys do things together. Bringing up that she sees you guys, like, getting into one of your vehicles and all heading out somewhere. So, I don't mean going to the store. I mean, like, you look like you're going somewhere fun. So obviously this isn't an everyday thing or an every week thing, okay? It's more of like, oh, they look like they're in a good mood and it looks like they're gonna go have some fun somewhere, okay? I hope karma bites her in her ass. We are a normal family. We do things on a day off, like going out to eat or going out to town together. Got it. But when she gets really angry, yeah, that bothers her, right? The four of you going out to dinner or, going into town or doing something, right? But specifically, she's showing me more like the darker time. Like, you take off and you get home later. So it feels like maybe like when you guys go to baseball games, right? Or concerts. I'm saying that those are like they don't happen all the time. It's like, one here, one there. You get what I'm saying? So, like, yes, is she jealous of the day-to-day that she sees you guys getting along and all getting in a car together to go out to dinner? Hell yes. But she gets infuriated when you guys are gone. Yes, when you're gone, and you just said exactly what I wanted to say. You travel 3+ hours for a baseball game or a concert. It's the length of time that you're gone that she is most, like, upset about, okay? Like, because she knows you're not just at dinner for 3+ hours there, watching a game, then coming home. Her and her husband copy my mom and dad so bad. Are you serious? Oh, we have 3 minutes. She goes to bed thinking about you guys. It's like, it's so weird. Let's see, what else can we get? Ooh! What else has Angie asked her reader to do as far as anybody living in Marissa's home? Evie, mostly. She does need help. I could totally hear you and your mom saying that. She's sick. She needs help. I could totally hear you guys. Okay, so, ooh, she is so freaking jealous that the reason why she has been making all of this ruckus between you and your husband specifically is because she feels that, of course, you're going to have hard times and good times, right? But at the end of the day, she feels like you got everything she wanted in life. Like, yeah, sure, she has a house just like yours, right? Across the street. So she should be happy living in that nice house, right? But what she doesn't get is that it's her energy that is screwing up her mind, her cunning ways, the manipulativeness, the narcissist in her, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't care if it's triggered from any kind of trauma she's ever had. There is absolutely no reason to target you and your family. She has targeted you. But this is what she's so jealous of, is that she thinks you get treated like the Empress. That you get whatever you want. And we talked about this, and that's pretty much true, but how does she know this? You know what I mean? Like, did she ask the reader that? I don't know. I can find out. How did Angie ever ask her reader if Evie's husband treats her well? Yeah. So she has found out from the reader. Then this is coming from the reader and not her. That, like, they're not breaking up. Like, she's the Empress. She's the queen of the house. And she's his wish fulfillment. He's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. Nobody is leaving. Alright, we're at the 10 minutes. Do you want to keep going? Keep going? Okay. What should I focus on? Just more of what she has asked the reader. So we'll go to 13. Okay. What else can you tell me, Spirit, that Angie has gone to her reader this most recent time? So let me remember, 8:13. Okay. Okay. What did she say in the most recent session? About Evie, about Evie's husband, about her children, any of them. Oh man, she's sick. I know you asked me something about karma in the next one. I don't remember reading the question yet, but I know it said, is she going to get her karma or something? 'Cause that's definitely going to happen. She truly wants y'all gone. I mean, and that is not a surprise to you, okay? Exactly. Her husband's lazy. Anybody in our area should know that the men around here that wear the blue uniforms make the good money. My mom is well taken care of. Ooh, I love that. I freaking love that. And look, he's coming out as the Emperor, your husband. So they do. Look, the Emperor, look how nice he's dressed. It's actually a girl in this picture. Okay? I love this deck because it's so diverse. That's a woman, but she's the Emperor's energy, which is like You know, your husband takes good care of you, and he sure should. And here's not a death card, but the Scorpio card representing you, and the Ace of Cups, which is that he loves you no matter what mood he is in. At the end of the day, he loves you. You know, we gotta work on him a little bit, but we'll get him to a better place. I think he just doesn't like the madness. But this is what she asked. She wants you guys to move or have a reason to move. I hate when people, I don't want to like say anything about other readers, but like when people say the exact definition for this card, it just boils my blood. When they're like, they leave you out in the cold. It's so much more than that. It drives me crazy. It's like, oh my god, but I understand if you're not psychic, you're not gonna know more than that. But this is like that money, right? Money is coins. Coins are pentacles. And, you know, she wants you guys to have money issues. She wants you to be rejected by him. Okay? And what she's wanting is him to leave you. First of all, if your husband was to leave you, he would have to pay you a lot of money. So, she's an idiot. You get what I'm saying? She's so stupid. She's so stupid to be like, he needs to just break free and move on with his life and leave her. Because she goes, if he leaves her, then he's going to sell the house and then they'll move. Answer to my problems, right? That's what she's saying. Okay. Ha ha ha. Okay, my kid's dad is a police officer. Oh, he works in the refineries. Oh, I love that he's a police officer. I was just talking about how this show, Body Cam, like, gave me such a different perspective of cops. And, like, they get shot and almost die. I mean, like, I have so much more appreciation, Leo son. It's insane. No, they will never divorce. No, and I believe you. I believe that 1,000%. If it was ever gonna happen, it would have been like 20 years ago. It's never happening. My dad knows if divorce is in the cards, he has to give my mom. And that's what I just said. So her trying to make your dad leave your mom is stupid because he would have to give your mom basically everything. Duh. But she's that dumb. And I hate that word dumb. But like, hello? It doesn't take a scientist or a psychic to know that, right? Like, so stupid. Okay, so the other thing, I know we're already at the time, but I'll go over to give you this last message. And we told him we are never moving back to the old house. Do you guys still own the old house and rent it out? So does he like ever say, like threaten, we'll just go to the old house again? I think he just doesn't like the drama and the energy that Angie brings you guys. But he's also gone working, so he doesn't know, like, how bad it is. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell him, but, like, A, he's a man. B, like, it's paid off. It's been paid off for 20 years. Damn, good for you. We don't rent it out. It just sits there for our other dogs. No way. That's amazing. Good for you. Okay, so this is, I'm like, okay, the time is up, but I have to say this because the other thing is, okay, so she's sitting there telling the reader, um, you're fixing it to put it on the market. That's good. Good for you guys. Good for you. You did everything smart. And you kept your family intact, you know? Like, that is so important and so, like, such an honor to, like, to see. Okay, but this is the other thing. So, make him lose his job, right? Make him fall in love with some random young girl walking by. All these crazy things that she keeps asking to happen. Oh, make him, make them fight. Make them, you and your husband. Make them fight. Make them have money issues. And then at the end of the reading, she's like, and also, like, can you see if you could please make her talk to me? Like, are you rational? No. You say all this cruel stuff. And at the end, you're like, but she's my best friend. She's so obsessed with you, I can't handle it. She's like, will you please, please? And honestly, I would not be surprised if she does a love spell or friendship spell on you. Because the negative route has not worked because you guys are protected by God. You get what I'm saying? So, and free will, right? You guys have free will in the 3D on Earth. So, that's just crazy. It's like all of these negative things. But will you please make her my best friend again? Will you just make her talk to me? Please? Oh my God. And then she's like, oh my God. She's like, she's asking, like, for the new year. Like, she asked her reader basically, like, well, what's going to happen between her and I in the new year? I mean, I guess we could save that for another time. But just remember I said that, the new year, and then I'll remember. Okay, I'm going to do your next question. So we extended that one. So now it's 37, right? Okay, let me read the other one. Okay, yes. Okay. I think we needed to go deep and see that. Tonight has been very good. This is one for the records, guys. Okay, number 2. Is Angie gonna start to feel her karma headed into 2026? Alright. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come back into this reading for Evie. Evie wants to know specifically is, first we'll use the pendulum. I'm sure it's going to say yes, but let's just do this. Jeremiah, is Angie, oops. I hate when, like, if you're not looking at your phone, it turns off. Does that happen to you? And I hate the new whatever it's called that you said. I can, like, it's see-through. I can hardly, like, put the numbers in, my password in or anything. I hate it. What was it called? An update or some shit? It's like see-through. What? It just really annoys me. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the new update. So annoying. You're gonna have to help me with that tomorrow. Okay. We're at 8:20. We're gonna go to 8:30, and then we are done. Okay. Is Angie gonna start to feel her karma headed into 2026, Jeremiah? I could change it back. Oh yeah. Okay, this is a hard yes. So why don't we find out what kind of karma is coming? What kind of karma is coming to Angie headed into 2026? What kind of karma? Show me visions, audio, symbols. Hold on. I'm getting very strange visions of like, no, this could just be a symbol of like, and I'm not a doctor, okay? So a disclaimer, take this just as my opinion, okay? I see health concerns. I'm seeing like paramedics. But it could just be a symbol, like if you never see paramedics, the symbol was just that, you know, health issues. Who? Is it her? Is it her? Some sort of, they're showing me her like almost fainting. Let me see what the cards say. Yeah, no. This is all Angie. This is all Angie. What I'm saying is, what kind of karma is coming her way? And what I'm seeing is, I'm seeing her like go like this to her head. Oh, yeah, not you. No. I'm seeing her inside her house more like where, like, the living room, or, I mean, I don't know. The window that has the blinds, you know, I don't remember what it looked like, but whatever window that, like, you could look out of yours and it's like maybe the same on the other side. I see her standing in that area. So if that's the living room, I don't know. And I see her kind of go like this, and then like it looks like she's fainting, and then I do see paramedics coming. That's her game room. Okay, her game room. Okay, yeah, because there's definitely like blinds or shutters. There's blinds or shutters. Yes, the two big windows. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure it's her, because that's who I'm seeing. Is Angie gonna have health problems going into 2026? And I hate to say, like, see, and I will repeat this disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I am just telling you my psychic opinion. This is her. So, I hate to say it, but when not you, she has blinds. Okay, cause that, like vertical, cause that's what I'm trying to see. Is it vertical blinds or this way? I don't even know vertical versus horizontal. Is it like blinds like this or like this? Shades that you pull up and down, right? So if they were down, you could like poke it like that, right? Put your like that, or do you have to like put one like this? You go like this, right? Vertical is up and okay. So are they vertical? With no spaces in between. like the old-fashioned ones. Okay, you'll have to show me a picture later. They're just plain shades. I don't know, but I don't know. We're getting down to like the nitty gritty. That doesn't really matter, but it does look like she's gonna have some kind of she could be having some kind of yeah, I know the ones that you like pull up and down. When they're down, wouldn't you be able to look at it, or no? Instead of like going this way to shut them or this way, you would go up and down, right? Her daughter's windows face our house, and she has blinds. I have those. You have to lift the whole thing up, and there are no slits. No, they are always up. Oh. Okay, we're getting into the nitty gritty. It's just a symbol, okay? Just a symbol. It doesn't. I'm not God. Okay? So, whatever it is, slits. Okay, whatever it is, you know what it looks like. I'm seeing into that area, and if it's not her, it's her daughter then, right? But I see we have, where did it just go? I had just pulled the Four of Swords. I don't know, I put it back in. The Four of Swords is like, you're laying down, right? It's like time to go to sleep or whatever. I just feel that there's going to be something health related with that family. Let's just kind of stick with that. And so what I'm trying to say is, the karma is, she almost has to get sick to get all of the negativity that she is spewing on you out of her body. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. Last time you said you saw she was gonna get into a car accident. I did also see that, but I did not say that yet. Okay? I saw two things happening. That was gonna be the next thing. So thank you for reminding me that I did say it, because it gives me validation that I do see that. But nobody's gonna die. Oh, no, that's okay. If I said it, yeah, no, it's okay. If I said it, you could remind me, because I was gonna say it, but now it validates that, like, oh shit. If I'm still seeing it, that means it could still happen. But nobody's gonna die. Nobody's like gonna, you know what I mean? But like, and then like, just think of like regurgitating, right, all of the nastiness that she has inside of her, because she is so vile, and she does wish harm on people. Maybe not physical damage or, accidents or things like that, but it's still negative, and it's still creepy, and it's still gross, Exactly. Oh, 1 minute left. Oh, at the end of the day, look at the two cards. Justice for your family. That's what that means. Justice for your family. Karma will come in. They go, it's not Jeremiah. I said they go, and I'm talking about Jeremiah and Samantha. No, it's your boyfriend. It's your boyfriend deciding to come back in. He's not in the room, but he is communicating with me. And what was I saying? Because he said something or another of, like, she needs a good kick in her ass. She needs a good kick in her ass. That's hilarious. That means that he is what I envision. He's gonna protect you. He's gonna come to your aid. I know you do. That's why I want this all to work in your favor. I hate free will because free will sucks, because at any moment people can change their minds, so that scares me. But I also keep seeing what I'm seeing. Otherwise, I would be telling you a different story. You know what I mean? So as long as I keep seeing it progressing, then it's happening, you know? But it's just funny because I was like, that was not Jeremiah's voice. Weird. And he's not in here, so he's just communicating with me. And yeah, he was like, she just needs. And you know how you said you like a guy in his, oh, I can look into it if you want to go 5 more minutes. Or I could just do a pendulum. Okay, let's extend. Okay, so just so I remember, now we're at 47, okay? Okay, let's extend. Because they're showing me her, oh my god, like literally, like, I'm not saying that, like, okay, you know how I said, like, paramedics, right? It could be that paramedics act, okay, I was gonna say, you said you like his fit and his boots. So it was funny because he said, he goes, she needs a good kick in the ass, and then he like pointed to his boots. And I'm like, that is so funny because you just told me that you like a guy like kind of tailored, but you don't like the skinny jeans, and you like the boots. You like the boot cut. And when I saw that picture, I was like, oh, that's not bad. I just don't like the baggy jeans. You know what I mean? The ones that people wear and like you could see their ass. Yeah. That must be a Texas thing, I'm telling you. I don't want a guy with like absolutely like stretchy like you know what I mean? Like leggings that are jeans. Like, no, ew. I just want them more tailored than you do. Okay, let's get right back into this. So we have 5 more minutes. Okay, so remember 47 is what you're going to send. Okay. Is Jeremiah and Samantha, we want to know, oh, before I start your 5 minutes, what I was trying to say is, if you don't actually see a paramedic, that doesn't mean that this didn't happen. It's a symbol. It could come completely true, right? And you could see paramedics taking her away. But just remember, it's a symbol that like something is going to go wrong. It's not going to kill her, okay? But I am seeing that like if she keeps going like this to her head, and then it looks like she's passing out, or like yeah, like when you just go like, oh my god, I'm not feeling well, and you faint, it looks like that. And then they're showing me like bandages like around the head. I don't think that is real. I think that that's just a metaphor, that it's something in her, you know, that was off with her head. Off with her head. Yeah, like, but she is like, and I also see her with like, oh, I know what she's gonna do. She's gonna do the, oh, woe is me. It's actually not that serious. She'll be fine when she goes to the hospital. They'll make her feel better. You work for a clinic, like, you know exactly, you know, what type of patient this is. And she's gonna do the woe is me, and like she even is showing me that she has what are those called? When you break your ankle? Crutches? Like, I don't know why I'm seeing crutches, but I feel that she is going to play it up, okay? She's going to play it up. Oh, me. Woe is me. Pity me. Let me look and see if they're... Let's look on our cameras. Are they watching us? Do they see me? Do they see me come in? Yeah, she's that crazy. Okay, so we're going to start the 5 minutes now. And then I'm going to close it up. So here we go. Will Angie blame, is that what you said? Blame her accident on your mom? Is that how you said it? Is that what you said, Marissa? Is she gonna point blame at your mom? I'm not getting anything from you. Yes. Okay. See? I knew it. It's almost like she's going to, like, fake this shit. Fake it all the way to go calling 911, getting into an ambulance. Or, you know, maybe she does get into the car crash, right? Whichever one comes first. She's gonna amp it up, make it more than what it is, this tower moment, okay? So if this is a car accident, if this is some other health reason, if this is her fainting, whatever it is, she's gonna want to be seen coming home, like taking her time, making sure that, like, if you guys were home, that you would, you know, really taking her time, needing to walk really extra slowly to get into the house. And so that's her defense strategy about this. So it's almost like she fakes, she might even, they're saying fakes, I can't breathe, because trust me, when that happened to me, 911 was here in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was having a heart attack. And they found out it was an electricity. Like, I do have a heart defect, like the electricity to my heart. And 3 abnormal EKGs. So, like, but they got here in no time. This is like a strategy, right? While she's like getting checked out at the hospital, and they're, yeah, but not off of here. It takes me literally an hour. I can't, I'm like at my max, girl. Can he wait till tomorrow? I'll be back on here tomorrow for Wendy Dawn. Okay. Tell him I'm gonna be on, like, I'll text him and let him know. And I'll go on for him and Wendy Dawn tomorrow between 5 and 6 my time. Okay, so this is what we're saying here. But, like, what she's envisioning happening is like, oh, you, her soulmate, her BFF, her old BFF, might feel bad for her. And maybe this will bridge you guys back together. I don't think she's gonna blame you. I think it's more the opposite of, like, hold on. Exactly. Yeah, is Angie going to blame anything that happens, out of her control if she has a car crash? And, I don't like to talk about thinking those things will happen, okay? I really don't want to put that into the universe. But would she be trying to blame Evelyn? No. Is she wanting to get, like, an are you okay from her? Like a pity party? I knew it. See how that changed? It went from a no to a yes. So no. She's going to hope that you think she's just, how can I help? How can I help you? No, it's not going to happen. They pulled 2 more cards. Does he know what his question is? If he knows, I'll just do it now. But if he can shoot his question out on here quickly, I'll do it now. But I don't like doing the ones by text, because it literally takes me double the time. Okay, give me 2 more cards. Ooh, that tower moment again. And I put that tower back. Is she gonna blame? She thinks she's gonna gain. He left the room. He'll just do it tomorrow. Okay. So this is like an X. So this is like you guys are not together, right? You guys are not friends. She's hoping she gains sympathy from you. Because when this is not about an ex, it's about somebody caring for somebody else. See in this picture, like, the woman is handing this little girl flowers. It's because there's, like, deep care there. And then we have the magician, which is like, if I have bandages around my head, or if I have crutches, oh, maybe she'll give me sympathy. Maybe that's the way I'll get back as her friend. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, that's all I can do. I am gassed out to the max. If I did not work all day today, I would not, or I would keep going, but... Oh no, what happened to my TV? Oh, hell no. I'm literally taping Survivor the finale. Okay, you guys, I gotta go figure this out. My TV's off, my Wi-Fi's off. I don't know what's going on. Love you guys. And I'll text Mark tomorrow letting him know what time to hop on, okay? I'll give him a heads up. Bye, guys. Love you. What is going on with my TV? Bye.